one, computer concepts. So computers play a vital role in all the fields. Wherever we go, we used to see the computers. In this computer concept, we are going to learn about high technology usages, about remote accessing, file sharing, and what is the software testing, and what is walkthrough, and what is plugin, and what is the software editor or a software driver. Okay, so first we'll see about remote accessing. The name itself indicates remote accessing. What does it mean? Remote accessing is the ability to access a computer or a network from a distance. In other words, we can say remote accessing is the ability to join the networks from a distant location. Okay, so during this pandemic situation, we work from home. So if the computers, if you have any software correction or any updated in the computers, what the network engineers will do, they used to take the remote access from the place where they are. Okay, so they will take the remote accessing of your computer and they will do all the updating. So that is called as what? Remote accessing. So generally, remote accessing, it requires a computer, a modem, and a remote accessing software to allow the computer to dial. So you have to install that software, then only the network engineer can occupy a system and he will engage whatever the problems in your system, he will rectify all the problems. So that is called as what? Remote accessing. And what is the ISP? ISP is Internet Service Provider. Who is providing our internet? Airtel, Accel, Vodafone. So these are all called as what? ISP. So ISP is Internet Service Provider. And next we will move on to plugin. So what is a plugin? Plugin is a software. It's a software that adds specific features to an existing software. Okay, so you will be having you will be having a software in your system. You want to do any changes in a software, this plugin can be utilized to existing software. Whatever the software you are having, this software can be added to that. That is called as plugin. Next we will move on to file sharing. As the name itself indicates, file sharing. Sharing of files from one drive to another or one mail to another or from WhatsApp. Now we have different technologies. We are using quick share from the mobile to mobile, or we are sharing from WhatsApp or email, or we are copying from pen drive and we are connecting to some other laptop or computer. So that is called as what? File sharing. Sharing of files from one network to the another network. So the shared files can be, we can read the file and we can share that file to some other person, or you can edit that file. So everything we can do in the file sharing once the person allows you to do. Okay, if they are protected with the password, you can't do. So you have to get the password from the person who had forwarded to you, and you have to do the editing. Okay, so this is called as what? File sharing. And next we will move on to software testing. As the name itself indicates, what is the software testing? So first, if you are introducing an application or if you are introducing a software, first that software has to be verified by different technology fields. Okay, so step-by-step indications I have to make with the software. Whether that software is an app software, whether that software can be, everyone can download that software. Everyone can use that software. First they introduce the software in the market. How the software is being installed. Whether many people are installing the software, many people have buy that software, whether they are happy with the software, many feedbacks they have to get through. So software testing, the process, two important processes are there in the software testing. One is validating and another one is verifying. So what is the validating and what is verifying? Step ensures that software correctly implements specific functions and it answers the question, are we building the product right? Okay, a software engineer, he has to ask the question whether what the product we are doing, whether it is correct. And next one is validating. Here we ensure that the software aligns with customer customer requirement. It answers the question, are we building the right product? Right? Customers need many facilities. Right now, we are sitting at one place and with the help of the mobile app, we are controlling everything. Before and all, we used to go to the bank and we have to stand in a line to put an account or to transfer our account or to forward your money from one bank holder to another. Now we can do it from your mobile itself. Now we have many apps, GPay, or we can use for net banking, everything. So these are all called as what? Software. Software app, GPay. Google is introducing a Google app. In that app, what we are doing, we are transferring the money from one account holder to another account. It's very easy. Technology has been improved, right? These are the two important software testing. Whoever is testing that software, they have to undergo these two processes. That is, one is verification and another one is validation. Okay, so next we'll move on to walkthrough. Walkthrough is also one kind of testing where each step by step will be tested by the software engineers. They will test step by step explanation of the process. And software development. A walkthrough is a type of peer review where a programmer leads others through their code to identify bugs, logical errors, or areas for improvement. Whether the software has been corrected, whether they have any bugs or any logical error they have. So we have to implement that. They have to test that. That is the work of the software development. So in this testing, we have three processes. So first one is program walkthrough, the second one is system walkthrough, and the third one is structured walkthrough. So what is a program walkthrough? Program walkthrough is a unit of programs. The unit of programs, whether they check the program, whether the software is being installed properly, and whether it is software is very apt for the customers. So that is called as program walkthrough. The collection of programs. Unit of program is first one, program walkthrough. Collection of program is called as system walkthrough. Second one is system walkthrough. What it means is the collection of program. And structured walkthrough. Small parts of the program walkthrough is being segregated and the individual parts, concentrating on the individual part, is called as a structured walkthrough. Okay, so next we'll move on to VR. What is VR? Visual reality. That is, when you go to a shopping mall or when you go to a mall, you can feel this here, right? They will give a Googles. It will look like a real environment, but it is not real. It is an artificial environment. VR, artificial environment. Okay, for that what we need? We need a hardware, a software, and it is too expensive also. So they are using only for the research. Mainly they are using for VR for the research. So we need what? Googles, for example, to track the eye movement, eyeballs. With the help of the eyeballs only the Googles will work. Where you are looking. If you are playing any shooting game, where you are looking and where you are shooting. Or if you are entering into any jungle, where you are going to step next. Everything will be controlled by the Googles. Can you see? This is called as what? Googles. So visual reality system requires extremely expensive hardware and software. So thus they are used only for the research purpose by the topmost companies. So what we are using in the shop malls and all, it's a high graded. They charge for you 1 hour, they will charge 250, or for 2 hours based on the hours, how much hours you are using. Okay, so this is called as what? Visual reality. So refers to the simulated experience that will be similar to or completely different from the real world. It will look like a real world, but it is not real. It is an artificial environment. Okay. And next, it immerses users in a computer-generated environment, allowing them to interact with an experience of the visual world. Okay. And next, we are typically involve the use of the specialized hardware, such as what are the things we need, hardware, etc., and a controller, or to create a sense of the presence of the immersion of the user. So this is called as what? VR, an artificial environment which is visual reality. And next we'll move on to touch screen. As the name itself indicates, now I am in this smart board I am using the touch sensor. Okay, so whenever you touch a screen, it will open. Before what we will use? We use a mouse. We used to touch it. We click on that mouse or we click on right click. Now it is being used in the touch sensor. The smartphones also we are using what? Touch sensor. The input allows the user to operate the PC by simply touching. It's very easy, simply touching and opening the apps. So if you are moving to the previous generation, we used to what are the app mobile we are using. Now we are using in the Android only touchscreen. Before we used to the mouse system. If you need to operate a system, we have to use the mouse. Now we are using what? Touch screen. How it works? Okay, so touch screen is a type of the display that can be with a touch input from the user. We need to touch, and only it will recognize. It consists of both an input device, a touch panel, and an output device, a visual display. The touch panel is typically layered on the top of the electronic visual device, electronic visual display of a device. In a smartphone or in a touch panel. So first sheet, the glass sheet will be your touch screen. So touch screens are commonly found in where we have commonly found the touch screen in smartphones, tablets, and we have in laptops and other electronic devices. Now we have in washing machine and we have now migrated fridge also. We use what? Touch screen. Yeah. And next we will move on to. So this is how the touch screen will work. So once you touch the screen, the sensor will be generated and this is a controller which transmits to the computer. Okay, this is electronic field caused by the touch. When you touch a screen, this is electronic field caused by the touch. And continuously scanning the capacity of the signal, and this signal will be transformed to what? The controller. And the controller will send to controller resource capacitive changes of the actual touch point. So this is called as what? A controller. Okay. And next we'll move on to software driver. What is a software driver? The driver is a software update for PC system that allows the touch screen and the computer to work together. Both the touch screen and the computer both will work together with the help of what? Software driver. Clear? And next we'll move on to tablet. So tablets. So what is a tablet? A tablet is a mobile computer. Camera, the touch screens of tables. Touch screen of tables have replaced when we touch, we can open an app. So no need to use one keyboard and no need to use a mouse. Okay. So it allows to make what we can use what we can call or we can surf, service browsing, and we can data, we can download the application. So everything with the help of a touch. So no need to use the mouse and no need to use the keyboard. With the help of the touch itself, we can use it. So what are the uses of touch screen? What are the advantages and what are the disadvantages of the touch screen? So what are the advantages first? Faster and easy to use. Yes, right. So we are before we are using keyboard and mouse, it's very slow and we have to plug in the mouse and keyboard. Now it is very fast and easy to use and do not use for much training. No need training or not. Okay, or a child can have 5 years old, nowadays a 3 years old baby also is using what? Touch screen. Okay, and one, no extra peripherals such as mouse are needed for the touch screen. And next, software can alert the screen while it is being used, making it more flexible than the console. Okay, in your Android mobile you will get what? Software update. So when you update, you will get what? Features. You can add what? Extra features. What are the disadvantages in touch screen? Limited number of options available and can lead by health problems. Okay, now overall if you are using more time when you are with the mobile, we will get what? Due to the rays, we will get what? Health problems. And screen get very dirty and constant touching. Whenever we are touching, the screen will get very dirty and we have have to clean it up often. Okay, so these are the advantages and disadvantages of a touch screen. What is the customer self-service? So when we go to a public transport or when we go to book a ticket reservation, nowadays we used to, old days we used to stand in a line. Yes, we used to stand in a queue and we have to book a ticket. Now we are using in a laptop or in a mobile, we are online booking, or railway stations or in a bus stand, or when you go to the mall or when you go to the food court, everything is being what? They have provided a touch sensor for you. In that itself you can order. An example you can take entertainment. Entertainment means what? Theaters. You can book the tickets in the overall in the outside they will be providing the touch panels. No need to stand in a queue and book the tickets. Okay, these are all called as what? Self-service. Customer. We are the customer, right? We are going and we are using the self-service. Hotels also they will provide, they won't provide the food and they won't come and give it to you. Self-service, they will mention the board. So you have to go and take your food and you have to eat. Same way, railway stations or public, wherever you go, or in the food court, entertainment. So they are providing what? This kind of touch panels. Example, you can take what? These are all the food courts and railway station. You can book the tickets from wherever it is, flight information. See, these are all called as what? Touch panel, and this is customer self-service. Customer service is one good example. Next is what? ATM. What is ATM? Automatic teller machine. With the help of the ATM, we are what? We are inserting a card and we are withdrawing the money. So if the ATM before days, old days, if you don't have an ATM, we used to go and stand in queues and we have to fill the challan or draft and we have to enter the amount, how much amount we have to take from the bank, we have to take to the bank. It will take more than half a day. So now we are providing ATM, banks are providing ATMs wherever locations, wherever they have, and they are giving what? An ATM card to you, and you have to insert the ATM card and you have to get the cash from the ATM. Okay, so these are all called as what? Computer concepts. In this computer concepts, what we have understood, we have learned about file sharing, and we have learned about what is the software testing and how a software is being tested, and what is the walkthrough, and what is the touch panel, what is the touch and how it is working, and what are the public information displays, and what is the customer self-service. Hope you all understood this lesson, children. Thank you, children.